Gender equity is an important aspect of promoting fair participation and competition in sports. Legal disputes over gender equity in sports typically arise through constitutional questions or challenges to Title IX of the Education Amendments Act. Women's soccer may be one of the most popular sports in the United States today, but in the 1970s, there was a constitutional question of whether women could even play high school soccer. In 1976, Donna Hoover was an 11th grade high school student in Colorado. Hoover was the only female player on her school's boys' junior varsity team because her school didn't have a girls' soccer team. Hoover was described as being in excellent physical condition, and Hoover had never suffered any injuries in games or practices. During the soccer season, the school removed Hoover from the team, citing Colorado's High School Athletic Association rule, which held that soccer was only a male sport. The association implemented its rule after doctors testified that based on research at the time, female soccer players could be subject to a greater risk of injury during mixed-sex play. Hoover sued the High School Athletic Association, a state actor, claiming that the association's rule violated her constitutional right to equal protection under the 14th Amendment. The United States District Court for the District of Colorado found that even though there may be more injuries to female athletes in a collision between a male and female athlete, quote, the range of differences among individuals in both sexes is greater than the average differences between the sexes, unquote. Citing the United States Supreme Court case Craig v. Boren, the court held that any gender classifications must serve important governmental objectives and must be substantially related to the government's objectives. In this case, the court looked at three factors to determine whether the association's rule served an important governmental objective and whether the rule was substantially related to the governmental objective.